Hi crafty friends, Chrissy here from Blue Ridge Papery. I hope you're doing well today. I'm here with a project share, and this is my Outgoing 2025 Halloween swap that is being hosted by Julie, and she's Craft Designs by Julie. And I'll leave her information in the description box. And for this swap, the requirements were to make an altered crafter's square wood item from Dollar Tree. This is my wood item. I'll show it more. Include a sweet treat, a store-bought goodie, and 4 or more crafter's choice items. So this is what I made and put together. There's a couple of other store-bought goodies that I've got off to the side, and I'm not going to show those. But let's go ahead and start with the crafter's square item. So I got these last year, and it's just a plain wood box coffin with hinges. And so I painted it pink, put some die cuts on the sides, glued some rickrack trim, pink trim around the top edge. This is a skeleton cut out in glittery foam, and then included a bunch of flowers that I handmade. I also stitched with a zigzag stitch on the paper, and the paper collection I used is Photoplay's Little Boothing. And then inside the box, and it sticks a little because of the paint, but I swear it will open. You just have to work it a little bit. So in here, I included a bunch of the flowers that I made, some teeny tiny ones in this little container, and then a bunch of the other ones that I did in colors to match with this collection. There's a bunch in there. So that is what I have in my crafter's square item. Then I'm including one of these pink potion bottles that I got at Target. They're just so pretty with that holographic finish. I included a couple of shakers. So I've done a ghost and a candy corn. And for the candy corn, I did white, a light pink, and then a darker pink to go with the whole kind of pink and black and orange theme. And then I've got this really cool shaker mix in here. It's got spiders, it's got ghosts, it's got pumpkins. And of course I had to make it into a girl with a little flower in their hair. And I've included it on this ghost acetate as well. So those are my shakers. I also made some pennant flags. And this was the first time I'd made these, and I think they turned out pretty well. So we've got lots of ribbon, velvet, Hobby Lobby bow, pom-pom from last year's Michael's pom-pom pack. And then the Hocus Pocus is actually cut out and popped up on 3-inch pink foam. And then I've got some gems and a couple of spiders decoration on there. The next one says Ghoul Friends. And it's done on, I really like these iridescent kind of holographic orange straws that I found on Amazon. It's got an orange pom-pom. And then the Ghoul Friends, again, is popped up on 3-inch foam. And then the third one that I made says Boo Crew. Very similar kind of idea, and the Boo Crew is up on 3-inch white foam. Some gems on it. Yeah. So I really like the way those turned out. This is my sequin mix. So it's got some big pumpkins, small pumpkins, clay bits, pink clay stars, lots of sequins. Yeah, I really like this mix that I made. And I put it in one of these bottles that I got from Ollie's and included a little black spoon. That's my sequin mix. What's in here are die cuts that I did with the 13 days of Craftoween from Spellbinders. And so I've shown these already, but I'll go ahead and just show them real quick. So they're all done in the pinks and oranges and blacks and whites of the collection. I love this spider. It's so cute. Skull. The little house. I like the coffin with the hand trying to open it and the poison bottle. So yeah, including quite a few die cuts that I've pieced together. I'm including this little ghost, and it's got beans or something in the bottom. And I got this at Dollar General, and it had a very cheap looking orange bow on the top. So I just pulled that off and then glued one of the Hobby Lobby bows on it. I like that a lot better. Then I made a dangle. Oops, a nice chunky dangle. And the chain is a hot pink chain. And we've got the girl skull at the bottom, ghost bead, a black and white wire wrapped bead. This is a pink pumpkin bead. Another pink pumpkin bead, a raspberry bead from Hobby Lobby. I did wire wrapping, and there's an eek, a pink bone, a ghost there, a tiny little metal pumpkin there, and some other small beads. And that is my chunky dangle. And I really like the way that turned out. Then I also made a pen. And so it's kind of the pink iridescent type of pen base, a raspberry bead from Hobby Lobby, and then I found these really cool focal beads on Amazon. And so it's a double-sided. Yeah, like the way that turned out. And then I showed these in a separate video, but I'll show them real quick. These are the candy wrapper dangles charms that I've made with washi tape and these little clear pockets. So this one has a pink skull and a spider in it. And this one has a pumpkin flat back and a couple of ghost nail charms in there. So that is essentially all I made for this swap, but it is being packaged in this ghost pail. And I've got swap partner, or I did make 3. So it was a make 1 or make 2. And I did make 3, including one for the hostess. But I found these at Walmart right when they started putting out their Summerween Halloween stuff. And I managed to snag 4 of them. And that was all that they had. And I never saw them put any more out. So yeah, I really like this bucket. It's very cool. So that is what I am sending for the 2025 Halloween swap, hosted again by Craft Designs by Julie. Thanks. See you on the next crafty video. Bye.